Hey, Gemini. We're here to do your reading. Life has been busy, busy, busy. Happy birthday to all my Geminis out there. Also, to two Geminis who I'm particularly fond of, Jacqueline and Ashley. I love you. Happy birthday. I felt compelled to pull a message from the universe, which I haven't. It's complete notes of the universe. I've had this for a little while. I think they started with decks. Or no, it probably didn't. I think it was just... I don't remember, but we're just going to give you one. Oh, this one's the biggest one ever. Okay, let's try this. Ever stop and realize that if there was no such thing as time and space, your thoughts would instantaneously manifest before you? Thought so. Very good. You understand that in such a reality, there'd be no lag or delay. As I jockeyed the player's events, circumstances in your life into place. Now, in such a reality, it would also be pretty easy to see that there'd be no outside, non-you factors influencing, guiding, directing, or manifesting that occurred in your experience. Directing the manifestations that occurred in your experience. Sorry. Right. You'd simply choose your thoughts, and presto. Alright then. If you suddenly added the parameters of time and space to this reality, can you still see that there wouldn't be any outside non-you factors influencing, guiding, or directing the manifestations that occur all around you? That if there were, you wouldn't have dominion over all things? Can you see that under no circumstances would anything ever be predestined or meant to be? Not relationships, not jobs, not nothing. Further, can you see that any such hypothetical predetermined destinies would severely limit your ability to create your own reality, stifle your creativity, and make null and void the inviolate universe principle of thoughts become things? Excellent, because that brings us to today and the morals behind this lesson. 1. Absolutely anything can happen in time and space if you dream it up first. 2. Positively nothing will happen in time and space if you don't. 3. Lags and delays should never be cause to assume something isn't meant to be. There's just the cloaks and curtains I work behind. And that's like this little PS message at the bottom that says, and dearest, if you could see what I now see moving behind your curtains, you'd never, ever settle for less than exactly what you want most. Interesting. First, I want to say that, like, most of these are really small. Like, you had one, there was 2 pages. Nothing small for Geminis. Yeah. I haven't done that for anybody, but birthday season, sure. Let's go into one of these oracle decks. This is the, this one's the Beltane, which I believe is like a May Day festival inspired deck. These are the ones I did for Pisces season, if you recall. Okay, let's see. Anything, Gemini, hold on. I don't know if I did that yet, but I felt called to do it again if I did. It's been perfectly silent here. All those sirens are just since starting this. It's like, is there a May Day? Big or small? Is there something that's just like a little alert? Okay. Thank you. See the peonies? I pulled these off because it's going to rain. I didn't want them to all get crushed. So it's like, bring as many as I'd like. Okay, so we have the lovers. Love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. What? Interesting. There's an ant on my table, undoubtedly from the peonies. Okay. He's naked, but she's wearing a corset. I'm sure that's just for the for the sake of the images. Although I think some of them were. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. How interesting! You have a deck for several months, and you just don't even know. So that last card was 42. This one is 11. It's called Fire Festival. Through flame and through song, there will rise a new dawn. I am sorry about the sirens. Those really weren't happening, and the fact that they're still going is actually kind of unusual. They don't last that long. Alright, which deck do we want to use? No, this one's belonging to me. Feeling a little... What is it? Hi, Thea. You want to say hello to the people? Scoop, my love. Stay there, please. This won't be forever. She's a whole nother cock to lay down on. Smelling the peonies. Oh, back to Ten of Pentacles. Sit down, please. Thank you, baby. There's a little bit of overwhelm or anxiety. It's kind of dissipated because I stopped moving so much, but let's see. Ooh. I don't know why I'm shuffling like this. That is very interesting. Knave of Wands. There's that manifestation energy. And there's that how interesting is that? There's that character in the black dress with the wand. There's those masculine looking figures, and the female is in a white. Knave of Wands. 8 of Cups at the bottom. Is there something you're wanting to manifest, and or are you a student in something right now? Ah, there we go. There's a chunk. Wonder how close it is. Alright, so Knave of Wands. Then we have Hierophant. We have Queen of Swords. 4 of Wands. And the 10 of Swords. Yes, baby, just a minute. Huh. This feels like a little bit of a contradiction. Student energy. But then it goes in this Hierophant. Maybe a new endeavor, but you get held up by an institution or like social norms. I don't know if this is you or someone else. I mean, it is air energy with the swords. Yes, baby, just a minute. Sorry, it's strange because someone makes some sort of judgment or some sort of call on this Queen of Swords. But then the next thing is that Maybe it is that something that was Four of Wands stability has a Ten of Swords. It's almost as if some established thing, which established as in the Hierophant and the Four of Wands, gets chopped down to the point of a Ten of Swords by the Queen of Swords. Death, transformation. Something that's been well established, but this is like... These two characters are looking backwards, though. Getting something else. Something that you were a novice at one point becomes an established thing. But it's cut down. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh. Something's transforming, but the Lovers. Through flame and through song, there will be a rise, a new dawn. Yeah, I'm getting, especially with the Death card, of course. Two majors. That something that was an established norm is being torn down. I'm gonna leave Death out here, but I want to know, where are you in this after this is torn down? I mean, this could be a good thing. It probably is. It isn't a tower. It's just transformation. It's just death. And it's like... Hey, just a minute. I think it's your doing. Because as far as the notes from the universe, it's like... If this Hierophant is just an obstruction, right? And even though this Four of Wands looks stable, it may, in effect, result in I'm getting from Pride and Prejudice, misery of the acutest kind. Forgive me. Where are you in all this? What? Not necessarily where are you going, because that's going to be different for whoever's watching this. What are you in this Ten of Swords? I mean, it's not going to give me the Ten of Swords again. It could be give me the 9. Like, where are you going to be in this process? It tried to give me that one. Hold on. Whoa! Devil. Attempting to cope is what I'm getting with that. It's just like not what the devil is, but like in this context, you are going to be. And the two things that are, well, technically there's a third, and it's another. Okay. Walking away from that which doesn't serve you, which we already know because you're cutting down something that's established for transformation. There is going to be some struggling to cope. Two characters in this card, right? There's two characters in the Lovers card we already had. Just a minute, baby! I know! The card in this... So the card in Tarot, as far as I know, that beats the devil energy is the Temperance Angel. Alright? You are going to be able to cope. You're going to struggle to cope, but you are going to be able to. And the other thing that was visible was this two cups, two chalices, which is very similar to the Lovers. To lull sorrow, bewitch flesh, mind and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. And of course, we'll say that both the Two of the Cups and Lovers can be a balance within oneself. If it involves somebody else, that's your truth, of course. It's going to be different for many. And it's the other thing that I thought was kind of interesting here was that if you look at these two cards, we have the wings of this, of course, the Temperance Angel, but then of this, this lion bird character at the top. I know it has a name. I don't know it. And then it has the two snakes, that medical symbol. Again, I don't know that. I can't. That one I did know. I can't recall right now. But then the two cups and the two cups. There's an alchemy happening in this process. So, while I don't know what you're taking down, for the sake of transformation, I was gonna say for the sake of this Knave of Wands, but I think this is definitely a past energy, because he's looking toward the past. And even this... Even with this Queen of Swords, it has an energy of this already happened. Like, you already... Maybe you fought against tradition for such a long time that eventually it won you over, which certainly happens to all of us. But it wasn't what made you happy, right? Therein lies the transformation. Okay. Walking away from, even though you got to the 8, so, if you got to the 8, you're sticking it out, whatever it was. Yes. This is very interesting indeed. I don't know what this is for you, but I feel like it's pretty, it makes sense to me that, like, I already reiterated it, right? There is going to be a little bit of a struggle in this process, and I don't know where you're heading next. Do I want to go into that? How would I even do that? No, we're not going to go into that, because I don't want to put anything in your head, and I think I think that's for the best. Because like, we're nosy, right? But no, this is about your manifestation. The note from the universe. Don't let my stuff get in the way. Like, either this resonates with you or it doesn't, right? Truth. There's going to be transformation. It's not going to feel like the nicest thing in the world, of course. But you have two cards. Well, two cards with angel wings, in my opinion, on them. But you have this card that says you will overcome this. Funny spot. And that's on you to dream up your next phase, life, whatever context you are looking for. Hi, baby girl. She's got a bone. Oh, she laid on the floor. She's so good. But now she has a bone. It's gonna make a bunch of noise. But, sorry, your reading took forever. A lot of 3D life happening over here. I hope the same is true for you. And, again, love ya. I'll catch you again soon.